Hey, Lazy Paws, welcome in. Christina, welcome in. Christina, how are you doing today? Victoria, happy Friday. Lazy Paws, happy Friday to you. Christina, how are you feeling today? Hey, Julia, welcome in. Hey, Kath, welcome in. Happy Friday to you. Yay. How's your finger and your toe doing? The finger and the toe, how are those today? How's everybody's Friday? Is everybody excited that it's the weekend? Hey, Teo, welcome in. My pain is easy. Oh, good. Oh, good. That's good to hear. Excellent. I'm glad all is well. Yeah, Lazy Paws, it's still light. It's 7:02 here. The sun usually goes down about by 8 o'clock. Hey, Night Guardian, welcome in. Yeah, we usually still get sunlight. I think the height of summer is about 9 o'clock is when it gets dark. Taya, it was really good. Hey, Rich, welcome in. Taya, was really good. Thank you for asking. I slept all day today. I watched TV in bed all day today. It was a nice day off. I needed it. I really needed it. Kay Armstrong, how are you doing today? Our goal today, Night Guardian, 50.88. Yes, our goal today is 50.88. Thank you so much for setting that. Kay Armstrong's doing good. Lazy Paws, yeah. I was gonna clean today. I told myself I gotta make it a all weekend cleaning, but as usual, I procrastinated. I'll do it tomorrow. I really gotta clean. I think that's one of the reasons why I'm feeling kind of like, because my space is cluttered. Yes, we are reading a Froggy book tonight. Julia, we will be reading. I don't think we've read Froggy Plays T-Ball. I don't think we've read Froggy Plays T-Ball. Oh, we haven't. Okay, good. All right, so that's what we're going to start with. We'll just wait a couple of minutes till the room gets up to at least 20 people before we start. Yeah, I know. I think we ran out of Froggy titles. That was our last one. We read Froggy Builds a Snowman yesterday. The day everybody was sick, we read Froggy Goes to the Doctor. Then we read Froggy Goes to Bed. Just yesterday I think we read Froggy for President. I think we read this one twice. We have all the Froggy titles. We still need... There's a ton of them. There's Froggy Sleepover. Froggy Gets Dressed. Froggy Eats Out. There's a lot of titles. I'll have to hit up the library. I know, huh? I wonder if he'll be in bed again. Probably. Yeah. I have a stuffed animal named Froggy. Yeah, and this one, you're right. He'll be started out in bed, and his mom will yell at him. We've discovered the Froggy pattern. Mom will yell, and then his day will get started, hopefully. Yes, Kay Armstrong, I agree. Your stuffed animal can hear it as well. We have our illustration, our paintings from yesterday. They finally dried. Look at how pretty that came out. The little puffy paint finally dried. We have the chalk. Ours came out pretty good. The East Coast came out pretty good. And then the West Coast, they wanted glitter. And I was tempted. And I caved in. But the thing about the glitter, though, is that it covered up the color of the paint the puffy paint that they wanted. It's shimmery. And then they wanted it signed the Best Coast. Right? We're going to have to find a way to get back at them. They wanted the Best Coast, not the West Coast. But look at how shimmery they're. Julia, there's a lot of them. Hey, Avery Rose, welcome in. There's a lot. Let me see what. Those back there. Let's see. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 28. 29. Looks like there's 29 altogether. The Froggy books. There's a lot of them. We read this one, Froggy Goes to Hawaii. Oh, that one's back here. We forgot about Froggy Goes to Hawaii. I know, there are a lot of them. A ton. A ton of Froggy books. All right, let me go ahead and turn on the main light. We have 20 people in the room. Give me one moment. There is a wedding tomorrow at the venue. So if you hear background noises, it's the people getting ready for it. Summerween next Wednesday. Thank you for reminding me. I got to make that post. So next Wednesday is April 30th, the midway point to Halloween. We will be reading all Halloween books. I was looking through some of my drawers earlier today, and I saw my Halloween decorations. So I'll take those out, and then we'll put those up for our one day of Halloween. Froggy plays T-ball. Summerween. I love that. We love a good end page. We love a good purple or a blue. We love a good blue. There's Froggy and all his friends, the Giants. Froggy. Froggy stepped up to bat. He wound up and swung. Whack. The ball sailed up, 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 and out of the park. Home run, shouted Froggy. He yelled so loud. Hey, Gigi, welcome in. Hey, Lauren, welcome in. Happy Friday to those of you just coming in. So it looks like Froggy is hitting the ball. He's got his little starter kit. Starter kit. He woke himself up. He hopped out of bed and flopped into the kitchen. Flop, flop, flop. Hey, Prince Hairflip, welcome in. Yep. Starting the routine. Let's go, Dad, said Froggy. Today is my first day of T-ball. I know, said his dad. I'm the coach. Whoops, said Froggy. I know that. Oh, so his dad's going to be the coach. We love a good potbelly stove. As usual, Froggy starts the book right out of bed. Hey, Magali, welcome in. Right, Gigi, Froggy, the best. Then he flopped back to his room to get dressed. Flop, flop, flop. Zap, zeep, zoop, zim, zup, and zat. Back in the kitchen, he ate his bowl of cereal and flies. Now, Froggy, said his dad, remember, when you hit the ball, run the bases in the right order. He has his usual breakfast in the morning, cereal and fries. I think that's his mom. And there's the little sister. Yeah, cereal and fries. It's his go-to. Thank you so much for the gift. I really appreciate that, guys. Thank you. First, run to first. Second, run to second. And then third, run to third. Then run home. He's got to tell him what he needs to do. I know, said Froggy, and together they leapfrog all the way to the baseball field, singing. First, run to first. Second, run to second. Third, run to third. Then run home. I love it. I know, right? Gigi, leapfrog. I love that. At the baseball field, the assistant t-ball coach, Max's mother, said, "Okay, team, who are we?" "The Giants," shouted the team. "Go Giants!" "Let's play ball," she yelled. "Froggy, you're up first." So they get to the baseball field, and there they are, a big, happy team. All right, Gigi, outside in the grass. So much fun. A big, happy team. And there's the mom telling the kids to get ready. "Hey, Bree, welcome in." "Go Froggy," hollered Mom. "Go Froggy," hollered Froggalina. "Go Froggy," hollered Pollywoggalina. Froggy took his first swing. Zwish, he missed. Then zwish, zwish, zwish. And on his last swing, his bat flew out of his hands and smacked Max in the head. Bonk. Good thing he was wearing a helmet. "Okay, Froggy, good try," said Max's mom. Next up. So the team looks a little confused. The team looks a little disorganized, a little confused. Everybody's kind of all over the place. And there's Froggy trying to hit the ball. Then Max got up to the bat. He hit the ball, whack, and got on base. And so did Matthew, Travis, Froggalina, and Big Red. Whack, 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 whack. The inning was so long that Froggy's mom took Polly home for a nap. Mom. Natalia, our butterfly's doing really good. I forgot to bring them down. I'll bring them down in a moment. So this game is just going on too long. Mom decides to take Pollywoggalina, to go take a nap. Gigi, we're keeping them because they were mating the other day. So I'm waiting for them to. I'm waiting to see if they let out caterpillars, and if they let out caterpillars, then we'll release them. "Froggy," yelled the coach. "What?" Get out there and catch some flies." "Okay," shouted Froggy. So he grabbed his glove and flopped out right into the field. Flop, flop, flop. He's taking that literally. And shagged some high flies buzzing around. Zap, zap, zap. "Yum," said Froggy. "This is fun." "Froggy, Froggy," yelled the coach. "What?" Boink. A fly ball smacked him right in the nose. "Pick up the ball, Froggy," yelled the coach, but Froggy was holding his nose. Aw, he got smacked in the face. "Throw it, Froggy, throw it," screamed the Giants. But by the time he threw it, hey Liz, welcome in. The Dodgers had scored 4 runs. So at the end of the inning, Froggy's dad said, "Oh, Froggy, next time somebody hits the ball, please run for it and throw it fast." "Okay, coach," said Froggy. When it was Froggy's next turn to bat, he swung, zwap, and the ball dribbled off the tee. Aw. Our little Froggy, he's trying his hardest. His hardest to find his way. And he ran for it and threw it fast at first. "Out!" cried the ref at first base. "Whoops," said Froggy. "I threw myself out." But he still had one more chance. It was the last inning. 2 outs and the bases were loaded. Froggy stepped up to bat and swung. Zwish. He swung again. Swish. And then a third swing. Yeah, he's putting in the effort. He hasn't given up yet. That's all that matters. You're right. Finally hits it. Whack! The ball sailed up, 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 and out of the park. The crowd went crazy. Froggy skipped around the bases, singing. First, run to first. Second, run to second. Third, run to third. Then, home. Yay! He finally hit the ball and is running around the bases. Good for him. He finally made it. And off the field he ran toward home. Froggy, yelled Frogolina. What? Not your home, silly. Home plate. He thought he was supposed to run to his house. Froggy. He has a lot to learn still. Whoops, cried Froggy, looking more red in the face than green. He ran back and stomped on his home plate and shouted, home run, home run. He caught himself. Then he turned around. I like these little red dashes that they put here. Little splashes of red. He gets embarrassed. He got to home plate. And when he finally got home, he hollered, I hit a homer! I hit a homer! Hobunga? Squealed Frogolina. That's great, Froggy, said Mom. I thought that game would never end. So it's the end of the day. Aw. It's the end of the day. The family's getting ready for lunch. And there's Dad. He's got, looks like some flies in there. Or maybe some crab. Hey, Maria, welcome in. That's fine. We just finished the first book. And she gave him a hot dog with a fly relish. Munch, crunch, munch. A hot dog with a fly relish. The end. Froggy plays t-ball. Good way to start the live. A good way to start the live on a Friday. Froggy plays t-ball. Something about it actually looks good. Right, Samantha? Yes, we love a good Froggy story. Yes, and a good fly topping. You're right, Maria. We love a good Froggy plays t-ball. All right, let's set the timer for 1 minute. Our goal is 50.88. Hey Siri, set the timer for 1 minute.
1 minute, starting now.
Okay, I didn't wear my watch today because I took the day off and I spent the whole day in bed. Whole day in bed, just watching TV, sleeping, because it was a rough week. And I needed, yes, a bit of an extra crunch. Do you have, a cookie? Yeah, it really was, Samantha. If I have, Mouse has a cookie, somebody asked. I don't. We have read it before in the live. That is one book that we should add to the, we should add that to the, what's the word I'm looking for? The archives. I have an archival book area. Hey Siri, turn off. Thank you guys for the 13K 1,000 likes. You guys are doing an amazing job. Thank you so much. The archive. Thank you, Samantha. Yes. Yeah, Liz. It gets dark usually about 8ish, and then at the peak of summer it's about 9 o'clock. Yeah. Let me drink a little bit more of the tea. Amelia Bedelia, yep. And Junie B. Jones, yes. Natalia, the Amelia Bedelia and the Junie B. Jones, they're usually chapter books. So what we try to do is we try to get through 4 books a night per live. So it kind of, we don't really do chapter books unless it's a special occasion for whatever reason, like a Christmas book. Yeah. Tonight we are drinking lavender honey, I think it was. A good lavender honey. Yum. All right, let's see what else we have in the stacks for you guys tonight. Oh, we have a special treat tonight. Totally forgot. Otis and the Scarecrow. We were introduced to the Otis character over this week. Now we have the last of the 3. Otis and the Scarecrow. Hey, Ronnie Graver. Out with my dad. We'll see you in the West Coast. Oh, okay. Have a good time, Ronnie Graver, and hope everything's good with your dad. Julia, yeah, we've read Corduroy several times, and we've read the story before Corduroy. We get introduced to the characters, and then we get introduced to when she goes to the store to pick them up. Yes, Otis. Yeah, Otis, a really good story. We love a good chrome gold color, or maybe it's a copper. It's like a chromish color. Gilded. If we had a gilded apartment in Manhattan with some gaudy gold lamps and furniture, gilded, this would be a very good wallpaper to have. Upper East Side. Upper East Side, New York. Otis and the Scarecrow. We love the illustrations on this one. Very Great Gatsby, very 1950s Americana. The colors, gorgeous. It's definitely one we need for the fall. It was summer when the Scarecrow first came to the farm where the friendly little tractor named Otis lived, back when the corn was tall and ripe. Yes, definitely would really be good for fall. So it was summer when the Scarecrow first came to the farm where the friendly little tractor named Otis lived. So there's our Scarecrow friend. Just love these illustrations. Very special. Otis recalled how the crows had scattered at first. They wanted nothing to do with the Scarecrow, which made the farmer very happy. Otis was also happy. A new friend had come to live on the farm. But when Otis went to welcome him, the Scarecrow didn't smile or say hello. He just stood there, a sour look on his face, staring at the cornfield. After a while, Otis left him alone. So here's Otis. Now remember Otis and his calf, the little friend, they always go to that tree, the apple tree, and they like to just sit and overlook the farm. Here are all the cornfields. And then there's the Scarecrow. Sour face. Not very welcoming to Otis. When the farm animals came by to greet the Scarecrow, once again he didn't smile or say hello. He just stood there, that sour look on his face, staring at the cornfield. The animals didn't know what to think. Who was this new creature? The horse curled his lip at the Scarecrow's musty smell. The ducks pointed at his tattered clothes. The little calf and the puppy were frightened by him. Finally, the bull snarled, huffed, and turned away, and the Scarecrow stood there, alone. Hey, Hannah, welcome in. So there are all the farm animals. Look at the horse. His teeth. They all went to go greet the new friend, the Scarecrow. And the Scarecrow is not going to have any part of it. Not going to have any part of it. Look at the details on those corn stalks. Look at the details on those corn stalks. Isn't that pretty? Yes, Magali, this is a really good one. Definitely a good one for fall. Summer passed, and by, the crows came back around. They perched, picked, and pecked at the scarecrow. Otis noticed that the Scarecrow didn't shoo them away. He just stood there with that sour look on his face, staring off at the cornfield. Otis puffed a soft sigh and turned to catch up with his friends. So it looks like the Scarecrow isn't isn't scary anymore. And so the crows are just picking at him, picking away. Look at his burlap face. And look at the expressions on the crows. Autumn eventually arrived. The days grew shorter and cooler. Harvest time had left the fields bare except for the plump pumpkins dotting the fields orange. Otis began pulling wagons filled with children eager to pick out pumpkin to carve into jack-o'-lanterns. The farm looked different, but Otis loved the changing seasons, and he worked and he played as hard as ever. Put, puff, putty, chuff. It was a splendid time on the farm for being together with family and friends. Yes, the author puts love into the illustration. I totally agree, Gigi, you're right. So here we have, it's autumn time. So Otis is one of those tractors that carries a wagon filled with kids and hay and takes them on a hayride around to where all the pumpkins are at. Look at how pretty these pumpkins are. These shades of orange. And then the fall trees in the background. We love a good fall book. Yes, Gigi, we love a good fall book. Autumn colors. The cool air drifting through the hills made the animals more rambunctious than ever. A simple game of follow the leader turned into a reckless race over the rolling hills. A game of hide and seek turned into a rowdy rendition of Ring Around the Rosie. The animals playfully circling Otis as he sat counting 1 putt, 2 puff, 3 putty, 4 chuff. When Otis tuckered out from all the games, he headed up the hill to the apple tree. His frisky friends would join him, and when they were all sitting together, Otis would challenge everyone to a different game. Looks like they're all having a good time. They're all having a good time in the Harvest Festival. Harvest time. Look at the geese. And the dog. The puppy. The puppy's there. And the calf. The autumn trees in the background. We love a good autumn tree in the background. The Quiet Game. The Quiet Game is a contest in which everyone must stay quiet and still. No sounds, no laughing, no snorting, quacking, giggling, or puffing. The player who stays quiet the longest wins. Otis knew the animals loved playing any game, even one that challenged them to sit still. To start the game, he would surge his engine to get everyone's attention, take in a deep breath of air, and let out a long, soft putt-puff, putty, shh. So they're all playing the quiet game. Let's see who can remain quiet the longest. Otis would sit quietly and look over the farm. There was a mud pond full of the autumn rains. There was the plump pumpkins dotting the field orange. There were the shocks of corn fodder in all a row. And there still was the scarecrow all alone, staring sternly at the empty cornfield. So here you have the corn stalks in the background with the pumpkins. And then you have the scarecrow. There they are up on the apple tree where they usually like to hang out at, overlooking the valley. The puppy was always the first to lose the quiet game. He just couldn't sit still. The bull would twitch his nose, which made the little calf giggle. This made the bull chuckle with a snort. The bull's snort would amuse the ducks, and the bottoms would wiggle as they held back their giggles. The sight of the duck's wiggling bottoms would amuse the horse so much that he would roll on the ground, neighing with laughter. At this, the ducks would quack out loud, and soon everyone would be laughing, snorting, quackling, and giggling. This always left Otis the winner, a big grin on his face as he sat under the apple tree with his friends. So they would all end up giggling. Somebody would start the giggling, and then they would all end up laughing. And Otis would end up the winner. We love a good crinkle. We love a good crinkle. One day, a cold rain set in. Otis and the animals ran for cover under the apple tree. They huddled together for warmth as Otis looked over the farm. There was the overflowing mud pond. There were the shiny wet pumpkins and the soaked corn shocks all in a row. And there, swinging back and forth in the cold wind and rain, was the scarecrow. Otis couldn't take his eyes off him. He thought about how the scarecrow must feel. Brenda 8, right? Using books. So it started to rain, and there's the scarecrow. Otis is feeling bad for the scarecrow because the scarecrow's out in the rain by himself. The pumpkins and the corn shocks. I love those orange pops of color. Otis stood up. This gorgeous picture. So they're all safe underneath the tree. They're safe from the rain. And he notices that the scarecrow is out there in the rain. So he stood up. Otis is going to save the day. He marched down the hill, put puff, putty chuff, and crossed into the empty cornfield. Without hesitation, Otis chuffed and puffed straight up to the scarecrow. Look at those big raindrops. Who here in the audience? This is very Midwest. This rain is very Midwest with these big droplets. Who in the Midwest in our audience has rain with big droplets like that? Who understands and who knows those big droplets? Yeah, we love a good rain. A good rain. Doesn't it, JJ? It looks very cold. Back under the apple tree, the animals watched intently. So there they are, all nice and safe underneath the apple tree. Yeah, he gets cleaned. Definitely Minnesota. Yes. And there he is up by the scarecrow. I love how these leaves are just kind of hanging there. And then the pops of orange. Pops. Pops of orange. Otis looked up into the painted eyes of the Scarecrow and smiled. The Scarecrow didn't smile back. He just stared off at the empty cornfield, as always. The two of them stood quietly in that great big field as the wind and rain battered them. Then Otis turned his body around and backed right up alongside the Scarecrow, and with a chuff, he sat down next to him. Aw, there's Otis. He gets to the Scarecrow. Look at the base of the Scarecrow, how he stands with these pops of orange. And there's the Scarecrow. Oh, we've got several Minnesotans in the live tonight. There's the Scarecrow. Suddenly, the little calf and the puppy scampered down the hillside, crossed into the cornfield, and curled up right next to Otis. Gradually, the cow and horse ambled down the hillside. Before long, the ducks waddled their way down, too. Yeah, he looks grumpy. Look at all the animals are coming to sit with Otis and the Scarecrow. The rain's getting worse. Those gorgeous pictures, gorgeous illustrations. Look at that. Beautiful. And finally, the big bull sauntered down into the field, joining the others. Otis surged his engine to get everyone's attention, took a deep breath of air, and let out a long, soft put-puff, putty shush. Otis and the animals sat quietly. They all arrived there. Look at them all in the rain. The Scarecrow. Still a grumpy Scarecrow. He does look grumpy, huh? Until the puppy couldn't sit still another minute. The bull snorted on the calf's ears. The ducks wiggled their bottoms, and soon everyone was giggling, quacking, laughing, and even puffing. Everyone except the Scarecrow, of course, who never uttered a sound. Yeah, I think he's grumpy because of all of the rain. You're right, Gigi. Halfway there. Yes, almost there, guys. Thank you so much. 30K. Look at how pretty that picture is. The horse. The ducks. It's the dog always starts the laughter. There's the Scarecrow looking down at him. Otis. Yet, as Otis watched, he couldn't be sure, but he thought he might have seen the Scarecrow smile. Either way, Otis thought the Scarecrow didn't look so lonely anymore, surrounded by his friends. So the rain finally stopped. He could have sworn he saw the Scarecrow smiling. And then that's the way it ends. The end. I kind of like that ending. Otis and the Scarecrow. This, a really good one. Definitely going to have to buy these. The Otis series. Definitely going to have to buy it. Mm-hmm. That's how you are when it stops raining, Gigi? Yes. Gigi, yes. 100 out of 100. I totally agree. Really good. Okay, let's take a vote. We started the live with Froggy. Where is the Froggy title that we just finished reading? Froggy in Hawaii. What did I do with it? We have to take a look. Well, anyways, we started with Froggy plays T-ball. 1. Hey, John, welcome in. Samantha, yeah. Otis and the puppy, yes. Froggy hopped away. He did, huh? I gotta find him. So Froggy won, plays T-ball, and then Otis and the Scarecrow. Definitely gonna go with Otis and the Scarecrow. Sorry, I keep coming and going from this line. I don't have it. Liz, that's fine. Maria won. Samantha won. Hey, John, welcome in. Julia won. Gigi 2. Taya 2. Wild Faith 2. Kath 1. Hannah 2. I always find my way back though, and that's what matters. Yes, Liz. It's true. You do. It's okay to stray every once in a while. Susie's here. Yeah, Gigi, I agree. Susie's here. She's in the background. Liz, dose. Maria, how are the kids doing? Are they asleep? Hey Siri, set the timer for 1 minute.
1 minute, starting now.
All right, so let's go ahead and tap. Our goal is 50.88. Oh, they're asleep? Oh, good. Good. Give mom a rest. Okay, we're gonna do 1 minute of tapping. Our goal tonight is 50.88. While we do that, we are going to look into the stats. Let's see what we have next. We have a lot of good titles in here, but we want to pick the perfect one because not all of them, everyone has a different night that needs to be read. Hey Siri, turn off. Oh, you guys said snacks. Thanks for asking. Zelle for donations, Maria. I don't have it set up. I don't have it set up yet. Excuse me. But I will. I'll DM you my number, and you can just send it that way. I'm packing for my trip to Michigan on Sunday. I have so much stuff. Oh, you're going to Michigan? That's fun. Let me know when you. Okay. Oh, okay, perfect. Sounds good, Maria. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'll send you my number, and then we'll do that. Thank you. Samantha, I love it. All right. Every night is pizza night. Liz, I'm packing for my move to Portland. Oh my gosh. Why are things happening? It's my B-day, so I'm giving that. Oh, Maria. Let's sing happy birthday to Maria. It's her birthday tomorrow. Same with my best friend. Hopefully she gets engaged fine. Let's sing happy birthday to Maria. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Maria. Happy birthday to you. Yeah, because tomorrow we don't do our live, so thank you so much. Really appreciate that. Every night is pizza night. We love a good end page, especially when we get all these different types of recipes, Italian recipes. Good night for pizza. Friday night is usually a good night for pizza. Tonight is pizza night. So was last night. We're making pizza tomorrow too. Actually, every night is pizza night. This girl has exhausted out her parents with pizza night. Oh, Gigi, you just had pizza? Oh, Hannah's birthday's tomorrow. Oh, nice. We should have thrown in Hannah's name in there too. Yes, a good end page. So she loves her pizza, but her parents don't look too convincing. They don't look like a command. The dog's kind of tired of it as well. Right? Because pizza is the best. This is the scientific fact. I have done the tests to prove it. So let's look at her tests. Messy, worth it. Test number 4, a waffle iron. Test number 18, the cold morning slice. That I can agree with. Have you tried Antonio's Pizza Formosa by the Galaxy Theater? No, I haven't. It sounds really good. I have to try that out. Antonio's Pizza, Galaxy Theater. Test number 86, pizza upside down. So she's got all the tricks for pizza. I love the dog here. Mr. Gonzalez knows my shopping list by heart. Everyone in the neighborhood shops at his store. A plain cheese can't be topped, Pippo, but how about some pepperoni this time? I admit, not everyone wants pizza all the time. The dad saying, I long for grapefruit. She takes them to the store to get all the recipes or all the ingredients for pizza. Oh, you got a hero for Samantha for dinner? Mama says, think of what you're missing. There's chicken pot pie, chicken not pie, 5 bean chili, don't be silly, French onion soup, French onion Peking duck, Peking yuck. Okay, but how do you know pizza is best if you've never tried anything else? What if Mama's right? My science teacher, Miss Buffoon, says a good scientist always wants more data. Data, says Papa. You have a whole neighborhood. All right, I'll do it. I do not need to. I do not want to, but I will try other foods. I will do it for science. Fajita spaghetti. Yum. That sounds really good. What is that? Spaghetti with chicken? I forged in the fridge for dinner. I'm so distracted by people's dinners going on in this book, right? She's just a girl who loves pizza. My neighbor Eugene thinks the best food is bibimbap. Bibimbap. That's bibimbap. Oh, bibimbap. He is wrong. This is our old family recipe, he says. My pizza is not an old family recipe. Papa found it on a bag of flour. Looks like it's noodles. Looks like it's noodles. The colors in the old stone bowl are so pretty. I can't blink even though I know I'm supposed to. So she's gonna go try some other foods. Let's see what she finds. It smells spicy, it smells stinky, it does not smell like pizza. I do not need it, I do not want it, but I will try it for science. She tries it and she goes, ugh, it is spicy, crunchy carrots, cool cucumbers, and I love it. And rice, you are so delicious. There are so many of you. This looks like noodles to me. Bibimbap, you are a taste sensation. If being stinky is wrong, I don't want it to be right. This is new. This is exciting. This is this better than pizza? Thank you and excuse me, but I need more data. Look at all her scientific methods here. All the drawings around her. Bibimbap. I stop at the end of the hall where Farah lives. She says the best food is tahine. You make it by cooking a bit of this and a little of that under a clay hat. When I smell tahine cooking, it reminds me of my old home, she says. When I smell pizza cooking, it reminds me of how much I love pizza. At the markets, you can get just the right spices for chicken, chickpeas, or even camels, she says. Do camels like pizza? Probably yes. So she's going throughout the neighborhood and she's trying what everybody eats. And this lady, she's eating tahine. Look at her little tahine clay oven. Oh, Liz, do they? I've never heard of that before. Bim bam boop. Bim bam boop. The tahine is ready, so Farah lifts up the lid. Chicken is okay, and so are the apricots. But together, wild. I do not need it. I do not want it, but I will try it. I try another bite, then another, just to be sure. I can't stop. I'm a tahine machine, and spices show me the flavors. Chicken and apricot, you do belong together forever in my belly. And this better than pizza? Thank you, Farah, but I need more data. So she's going to go through every neighbor she has to taste their food. Aldi has pickled popcorn. That does sound really good. Dakota lives down the street. She's got a pot on her stove big enough for Mutsai to take a bath in. This is my mama's red beans and rice. It's the best way to make someone feel good. Maybe even better than a hug, she tells me. So when Papa gets sad, I cook up a big old pot for him. Does it always work? I ask. It never hurts, Dakota tells me. So she's making beans and rice. Kidney beans. I know, visiting your neighbors. The beans look like big, shiny beetles swimming in mud. Ugh. At least I know rice is nice. I do not need it. I do not want it, but I will try it. Once you've had bibimbap and tahine, nothing can surprise you. Holy pepperoni, this is good. So she really liked that soup that she was making. But is this better than pizza? I need more data. Pickle fudge. It was really good. Pickle fudge. Is it salty and chocolatey at the same time, Walter? Ronnie and Donnie run the dumpling truck down the street. They say dumplings are the best. First, Donnie shared his dumplings with just me, Ronnie says. Then we shared them with all our friends. And now we share them with the whole neighborhood. They look good. They look warm and cozy. But the best, I kind of need to try them. For science, of course. Oh, so it looks like they had a food truck. I love a good food truck. Something about being outside, waiting for food. Especially if it's street tacos. The best. Oh, Marie, you don't like pickles? Ah, dumplings. Your middles are so hot and juicy. Your skins are so thin and stretchy. Little purses of delight. But are you better than pizza? I pull out my emergency pizza slice and take a bite. Then another dumpling. Then more pizza. Then another dumpling. Dumplings are good, but pizza is still the best. It's a scientific fact. So how can so many happy people be so wrong? I will ask Mr. Gonzalez. He knows everyone. He tried everything. He will know what the best food is. Dumplings. Yum. Mr. Gonzalez, I shout. What is it, Pippo? I have to know. Is pizza the best food in the world? Of course it is. He agrees. I knew it all along. Of course pizza is the best. Pippo Pizza is the best, but it's not the only best. So she goes all the way back to the store to ask Pippo. Oh, out of her purse. My friend pulled a burger out of her purse at a bar. Hey, Luna Beauty, welcome in. Yeah, pizza is not the best. When it's cold out, the best is matzo ball soup from Levi's. When I want an extra rich treat at Venencio's chocolate cake, Famous Fred's Famous Franks are the best when I'm in a rush. Or maybe it's Mrs. Mendoza's empanadas. Sometimes I just want hot buttered popcorn and nothing else will do. And of course, my mother's spicy green pozole soup is always the best. So Mr. Gonzalez shows her what his favorite foods are. How can so many things be the best? How can science explain that? Pizza always tastes good. Does that make it the best? Is the best food a family recipe? Is it something that reminds you of home? Is it the best food, the kind that says I love you without making a sound? Or is it just something you like to share? I've got to perform an experiment. Time is baking. This girl's got a lot of questions. Pizza party. Pippo, your pizza is the best. So it looks like everybody bought their food. Best pizza ever. Pizza party. Tahine party at my house next week. I know, right, Gigi? The science is in. According to my new data, pizza really is the best. But I'm pretty sure there's still a lot more bests I can try. Papa asks, what's for dinner tomorrow, Pippo? How about green pozole soup? I hear it's the best. So she found out at the end, after all her data collection, that pizza is the best, at least for her. The end. Every night is pizza night. This one, I give it a 5. I give it a 5 out of 10. It was a little bit too long, and it was just all over the place. A little bit too long, and a little bit all over the place. I usually have a lot of patience for books, but this one, still choosing Froggy. Yes, Maria, I love it. Right? Let's take a vote. Let me see if this time I can find the Froggy book. Yeah. Curious. Yeah, she did conduct a case study. She went all graduate school on us. First, we started with Froggy Plays T-Ball, Otis and the Scarecrow, and then every Friday night is pizza night. Definitely gonna go with 2. Yes, Gigi, same with me. All over the place. Hannah 1 and 2, Samantha 1, Gigi 2, Julia 1. Yeah, definitely 2 for me. This pizza one, this one's gonna go back in the snacks right away. That girl and Oscar with me. Yes, they would, huh? I agree. That one goes back in the stacks. Not gonna come out again. Wild Faith 2. All right. Hey Siri, start the timer for 1 minute. Let's tap for 1 minute. We've succeeded our goal. 52.1. Excellent. The pizza author is in this live. Right, Samantha? Can you imagine? I still keep seeing snacks. Oh, snacks. Oh, in the stacks. Let's see what's in the stacks. All right. While we do that, let's see what else we have. What do we have going on? Oh, we're going to read this one. Oh, no, stacks. You guys must be hungry, that's Let's see what's in the stacks. This one, hey Siri, turn off. We've succeeded our goal. We're at 52K. Thank you very much, guys. This one's interesting. It's a side book, but the house with 100 stories. Vertical panoramas are fun from 1 to 100. But I'm not hungry. Never not hungry, right? Let's see what this one's all about. The house with 100 stories. Let me make sure I'm reading this right. I'm a little confused. Okay. Really interesting. We've never seen a book. We've seen some books where we're asked to turn the pages this way, but it says, Tochi loved watching stars. One day he received a letter from the sky. Tochi followed a path on the map. Come play with me. I live at the top of the house with the 100 stories. Okay, so he finds a map. He received a letter from the sky. Tochi followed a path on the map. Okay, so he's going to follow that path. Until he came to the tall, tall tower that he'd never seen before. Hello, said Tochi, but no one answered. So here is Tochi. It's long, long tower with windows, a little birdhouse. Tochi. Up, up, Tochi climbed until he reached the 10th floor. What's next? Tochi wondered. I'm meeting a friend on the 100th floor, Tochi said. May I come through? Please do, said the mouse. Tochi was in the mouse house. So he went inside and Tochi climbed the stairs. And he climbed the stairs. Yes. So this has a lot of details in it. So here's the first floor. He enters. There's the second floor. The mouse with some cheese. The third floor, that's where the mice are. They've got a little kitchen. There's the fourth floor. Study room. The gym. The bathroom. The laundry room. The TV room, and then the bedroom, the 10th floor. Yeah, I love tiny mouse characters and dollhouse. They're very cute. It's a good combination. I'm trying to see if I read it up and then down. Up, up, Tochi climbed until he reached the 20th floor. Let me see. I'm a little confused. Oh, okay. A squirrel house. In this house, every 10 stories is home to a new kind of animal. I see, said Tochi. Would you like to try some acorn juice? A squirrel asked. No thanks, Tochi said. Up, 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 Tochi climbed until he reached the 20th floor. So here's the 11th floor. There's a squirrel putting his nuts away, weighing the nuts, stocking them, measuring them, brushing his teeth, going to bed. Isn't it cute? There's a gym. Then he's got some of these bonsai trees. Goes up, having dinner, cooking, and then sleep. The 20th floor. Oh, I see. So they're going to go through each floor in tens. So what is this one? A frog house is on the 20th floor. A frog gave Tochi an umbrella. What's this for? Tochi asked. You'll see, said the frog. So this is more, it's got some words in it, but it's got more pictures and details for us. Tochi. There's a frog water. And look at all the little the plant with the water. Look at this one right here. The little feathers, or the leaves, to create a breeze. This is so funny. Yeah, at this point, an elevator will do. Now we have a ladybug house. Aw, this one's cute. This is the 30th floor. The ladybug home. I love the pink color on the little stairway. Oh, there's the little shelves for its back. They're painting some dots. And then they go up, up, and they're eating. Hanging some things. And then up to the library, the 40th floor. Yeah, Gigi, it's this apartment right here. This apartment complex. Remember at the beginning? So he's going up 30 floors. These books are making us work tonight. These books are really making us work tonight. So they get to the 40th floor. It's a snake house. All the snakes. They just have like little sayings. Up, up, Tochi climbed until the 50th floor. Right? The 40th floor. Oh, this is the bee house. It looks like a honeycomb. And the stairs are made out of honeycombs. Look at the little honeycomb, the little bees, the little larvae, the little eggs. Look at her, she's shooting the little eggs down. They're storing them. The queen. And then the 50th floor. Wait, no. Oh, 60th. Yeah, 60th floor. Is what? The birds? Are those birds? Yeah. He's climbing up all the way to the top. They're woodpeckers. Laying eggs. 70th floor. Bats. It's upside down. Everything's upside down. We love a good moon. Because they're all hanging upside down. The 70th floor. Yes. This is the 80th. A snail house. Oh, that's cute. Yes, it is going into space, huh? Let's see what the 90th floor is. Someone is waiting for you upstairs, the spider said. Oh, it's the spider room. The 90th floor. Up to the top. 100 floors. We're reaching the 100th floor. Right? Let's see what's at the 100th floor. So they get to the 100th floor. It's the bee. There's a telescope. It says, "Welcome, Tochi. I've been waiting for you. I saw you through my telescope." The Spider Prince was on the 100th floor. So he was waiting for Tochi. And then it says, Tochi looked through the telescope at the spectacular night sky. The Spider Prince offered Tochi a ride home in the brand new elevator. "You can visit me and use my telescope whenever you want," the Spider Prince said. "And we can be friends." "I'd like that," said Tochi. So he got to the top floor, and there's Tochi looking through that telescope. And then here's the new elevator. Going all the way up. Maria, this one is called The House with 100 Stories. Vertical panoramas are fun from 1 to 100. Toshi. You get up all the way to the universe, space. The elevator took Tochi down to the ground, and the house with 100 stories faded into the darkness. I'll be back. So there he is. He got to the top there, and then that's the elevator crane. Brought him down. We love a good moon. Children's literature. Dear Spider Prince, I had so much fun today. Please come play with me. Your friend, Tochi. The end. The House with 100 Stories. I know it, Karen's turn, right? He had to go all the way that way just to. And my muscles got a workout. I'm just holding up that book. All right, let's take our final vote for the night. Our final vote. Can you imagine, Julia? I know, right? Yeah, the book triggers my anxiety. I love it. First, we read Froggy Plays T-Ball, 1. Otis and the Scarecrow. Every Night is Pizza Night. And then The House with 100 Stories. Having to log on. Yes. Oh my gosh, I hate it. That would be the worst. All right, I'm gonna go with Otis. Otis is a really good one. Oh, Suop, Suop. Remember Otis? Otis is really good. We love the good Otis story. Every Night is Pizza Night. For kiss emoji, Maria 4. Okay, let's set the timer for 1 minute. Hey Siri, set the timer for 1 minute.
1 minute, starting now.
We're at 60K. You guys went above and beyond the goal. Our goal tonight was 50.88. Hannah, 1 and 2 still? Okay. Let's go ahead and get out our spring bud. Put it on the tree. Gotta glitter it. Guys, notice how the buds are showing up now? We got a lot of buds. A lot of buds on the tree. Our tree is starting to look so pretty. There's our minute. Hey Siri, turn off. Alrighty, friends. Thank you so much for the 61K 1,000 likes. I really appreciate it. If you're new to the live and you just signed on, these are my socials. YouTube, EdMartin50GX. My handle for all of my socials. All of our lives get uploaded onto YouTube. Follow my Instagram story on my new children's book that I'm writing. And then on Substack. Today there's a new story called Kenny The Neighbor 1985 on Substack. Ed Martin 50GX, you can find all of those on there. Thank you guys. If you are on the East Coast and you're going to bed, have yourselves a good night. Taya, thank you so much. If you're going to join us later, we'll be back on again in 40 minutes at 9 o'clock West Coast time, 12 o'clock East Coast time. Yes. Oh, Karen Armstrong, you haven't heard of Substack? Yeah, it's a new, it's like it's one for writing and for posting. It's almost like a, what do they call a blog? It's a type of a blog, but for free. Alrighty, everybody, have yourselves a good night. Magali, yes, check it out. It's really good. Have yourselves a good night, and we'll see you in 40 minutes.